Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. In this video, I will try to put together, I think, the same mechanisms Stalin used. Yes, that bad guy, Dugashvili was his real name. He was Georgian. He was not Russian. Stalin means man of steel. So we have Joseph Vissarionovich Dugashvili, the Soviet tyrant, who was the bad dude, and Biden, Joe Biden, the democratically elected president of the United States of America, a nice guy, a nice old man, okay? And I will put their practices together. I'm not trying to equate the gravity or the magnitude of the crimes committed by, I'm not trying to pamper them, of Stalin versus, but I will show you how the mechanism works when they say Stalin killed 20 million Russians or 20 million Soviets, however you want to look, or maybe even more. And we are told that he signed the death lists that were provided to him by someone, and then those guys went in a territory and the people were picked up and some of them killed, some of them sent to the gulags and so on. Well, Biden does something, I'm not saying the same thing, but close to similar. How? He's given a list and he signs it. So my point is, Stalin did not know who those people were. The people who put together the lists knew who those people were. And not even the one who handed the list knew all those hundreds and thousands and millions of poor Soviet people, Russians, whatever they were, Ukrainians, Romanians, Kazakhs, and so on. The same here. Biden pardons left and right, people he doesn't know. He doesn't know. He just pardons criminals. That's the word. If you commit a crime, you are a criminal. That's the word we should use. So, ABC News, Biden pardons nearly 2,500 non-violent drug offenders. All right? He is now the president with the highest number of pardons in history. You got it? This is the guy who pardons people, individuals, pardons and commutations that any president in history, after announcing Friday that he was pardoning nearly 2,500 non-violent drug offenders. All right? So let's see. So you are the president, you are a very busy and active individual, like Biden is. Okay? And he is looking into all these 2,500 in this case, right? No, Emil, that's not how it works. How does it work? Well, he's got people over there in his, whatever, his DOJ and Department of Justice. They're going to look at these people individually and they will say, okay, you could be pardoned based on policies. And then we're going to put the names over here. Oh, you're my cousin. I'm going to put you right here. He's going to pardon you, baby doll. All right. Oh, you're my uncle. You too. It doesn't work that way. Oh, because the Americans are not human beings. All right. So then they put these guys on this list that we don't know. And even if we know, the media is not going to make any connections. I don't want to imply anything or wrongdoing. My point is, I'm going to show you the similarities. The same was done with Stalin. This list is put in front of the guy that these guys are waking up with a bucket of water. Oh, what's going on? Oh yeah, the shuffling madness. Who's Biden? He's going to be over there. I don't even know if he signs it or these guys have a stamp, with his signature. Do you think this guy's going to sign? I mean, he's too tired to zip. He's not gonna, I was about to put his pampers on, his diapers on. He doesn't have that power. So he's not going to sign all the documents. These guys, it would be like, hey, fucking Christ. He's not going to do that. So probably have a stamp, bang, 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 with his signature. They bypass him 100%. And let's say let's be nice. Let's deny. So if I'm denies, let's say he signs it. He sees the 2,500 people list. Do you think he's going to go over each one to see, no, I know this guy. No, he can't be pardoned. No, he's just with everybody around him. Yeah. All right, that's how he did it. I guarantee you that. How do you think Stalin did it? Niet, что казалось. No, you gotta change this right here. No, he can't go. Do you think that's the way it was? It was Kaganovich, who was in charge of the list putting together operation, and the people in the territory. Who, let's say I'm a NKVD guy, I don't like my neighbor, I want to get his property, I'm gonna go and put him on the list. Or I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna blackmail him. I'm going to put you on the list. You give me this. And you give me this because you know I'm going to put you on the list. And then they're going to come and get you. And then I'm going to talk with the right guys and I'm going to take your property anyway, if that's your property in Soviet Union. That's how it worked. Well, because those guys were bad? No, they were human. They were allowed to do that by a system. This system is getting that way. So the same, Stalin was given those lists based on his policies. He signed them. Yeah, send them. Those are the enemy of the Soviet people. That was the big thing, you know. And they were picking up. It was a vendetta that was pushed mostly among people. Do you think these guys knew all of these millions a day? No. It was mostly, I'm going to put you. And then this Stalin said, okay, with his pipe, with the glasses. All right. And he signed it. So the same this guy is doing. This guy is doing. This video is not to defend either of these guys. It's just to let some know in the society when they talk about Stalin killed this and killed that. By that, by that, we can say, all right, well, the result of the American bombardment of Yugoslavia with depleted uranium shells, the cancer rate increased, I don't know, like 1,000 times or something in Yugoslavia. There are studies about that. I dare you, super dare you to go online, even of the Wikipedia. Go and check out the tremendous increase of cancer cases in Serbia after 1999 bombardment by the good people. All right, so the aftermath of that, what's going on? What's up with that? If you want to go further, you go to Iraq. Remember, we, the good people of America, right? No, the guys we voted for and the guys they appointed, they made a decision to sanction Iraq. Remember, economic sanction, blockade. And according to the estimates that Miss Madeleine Albright at that time, our Jewish Secretary of State, about 500,000 Iraqi children perished because of our sanctions. And when she was asked, what do you think is a price worth paying, those sanctions for 500,000 people? And she said, yeah, I think it's a price worth paying. For these guys are criminals. So if you think that these guys give a shit about the Ukrainians over there, or next the Romanians or the Poles or the Russians, you're just delusional. So here again, we are human beings. If we allow ourselves through our not only faulty institutions, because the law is there, the regulations are there, the law enforcement apparatus is there. You destroy a culture that would say, I can't do this. Why? Because it's in the law. Or I have to follow this. Or I don't. It's a culture. All countries have laws. But some of them are corrupt. What does it mean? All of them are corrupt. It's just a matter of quantity. Why do you think it's so? A culture, a dignity, something that comes from within. But that was, was instilled by education, by what you saw around you, by your parents, by your educators, by your teachers, by the politicians, by your leaders. And if you see these guys are picking and choosing justice here and there, what will you do? You're going to be corrupt as they are. So it's a culture. We have to change the culture. Here, this guy just commuted 2,500 people that he'd never heard of. Never heard of. So did Stalin. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.